Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. It is Thursday, Vice Friday, so to speak, 2025, 17th of July. And it is very nice to be here again. And, well, obviously, a couple of things that we can talk about today and having some good moments, hopefully, to having the opportunity to recap the week a little bit, maybe also going through some. Through some topics that are important for you so that we can actually have that done and maybe talk about something that Goga has talked about this week so that we can recap on that and that we can, Jesus, that we can enjoy that and that we can then have a good time. Marcus, good evening. 7MJB9. Simon TV, good evening. Thank you so much indeed. I'm really appreciating it. And very happy that you guys are here. And again, it's just Vice Friday. So the best part is just to come, the weekend. The weekend is just to come. Thank you so much, Simon TV. It really means a lot. And yeah, you can imagine after the extra round that I had to go, I had to go a little bit. I was very, 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 very relieved when the email came Monday night, and when I had the opportunity to having the information that yes, it is done. Habemus monetization, as they would say in Rome. So habemus monetization, and talking about habemus monetization, the monetization party is already in planning. So it's going to be something different, let's say it that way. I'm working on it, and having said that, I'm working on it and having the um, okay, Marcus, no problem. So I'm working on the monetization party already, and having said that, it's gonna be interesting, at least to say the least. So based on the last couple of months, when the father figure occurred and all that stuff, it will be based on that. I will not say anything more, but there are two, three people involved already, and let's say on certain points you will see some of the familiar faces here. Agatha, my darling, hello, my dear. Very happy to have you, and thank you so much for coming. And yeah, the so I've done a lot of I received millions of congratulations this week, obviously, and I mean it's just like 3.5 days that I do have this holy or unholy dollar sign, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, it is like it was an epic moment for me, and I will go through that in a minute when we have two or three more people maybe, and then I can give you a little insights about what went on inside me when uh, when um, when the moment came that I opened that very email on Monday. And I mean, the posting that I did on my wall was very brief and very formal, kind of, and the short that I have sent after that was very brief and formal as well. So yeah. Uh, Yeah, it is go. Oh, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. It's gonna be. I'm working on material since Tuesday, literally, constantly, and doing a lot of editing and stuff like that, putting music together to certain clips that you guys will see. I have the very privilege that Goga is doing the co-host, and I feel very blessed with that. And I have to admit that I cannot wait for what would you call it, my moment, so to speak, for this party. A lot of people have helped me along the way, and a lot of people are giving me this support and gave me this, still doing that. And thank you so much, Agatha. And yes, Simon, you will be part. Don't worry about it. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And I want to make people laugh. That's my most intention on YouTube, or not necessarily make them laugh, but give them some good moments, give them some good times, and that is what I'm hoping for. That it also will be possible to do that on a monetization party, which will either take part on August the 7th or the 9th. Sorry, August the 2nd or the 9th. So it will be a Saturday. It will be afternoon time, so people have usually time to do something, in regards of I don't know, doing their thing, so to speak, and yeah, having or just watching and having some good times. And yeah, so I would also like to say, now as we are on it, so believe it or not, guys, I already have my first 4 members. So it is like Simone is one of them. Simone is one of them. Goga was the first ever. Goga has signed for a membership. Simone has signed for a membership, and Bosede has signed for a membership, and Michael EZWS has signed for a membership. So shout out to you guys. I'm really, really happy about that there's no blank zero. And yeah, well, anyway, it is just the very beginning, and now it's obviously on me to also figure out how to get the members satisfied a bit more and do all these things. And I'll start that relatively small, because obviously I have to figure out how that works, but we're going to get that done in a very proper way. So Simone, thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate it, and I do not take that for granted. And I really have to admit that having these functions now on my channel is totally new for me. Obviously, you guys were all talking about, oh, thanks for this, thanks for that, thanks for the super chats, thanks for the memberships and all that stuff. But I have to say, well, I'm just going to start talking about that now anyway, as we are here. When on Monday evening, I was doing stuff for the channel, creating things and doing some video edits for the Africa Days, that the video that went live yesterday, and that had some very friendly comments on it. It was the first time ever that I edited a video with a voiceover. So I knew and I learned, okay, I have to do the voiceover a bit better for next time, which I will do, which definitely will happen latest at the monetization party. Trust me, guys. I have video material ready already. This will be epic. I think it will be epic, and I think you guys will have a lot to laugh. If you remember the entrance that Goga gave me on his Sunday service, when I was blessed enough to be invited to a Sunday service. If you remember the entrance that he did with the organ music, me sitting there in my chair, having the priest going on and all that stuff, I can tell you that I'm planning on something even way, way bigger than that. I'm way bigger than that, and I worked on the stickers. That is so. Here's the thing. Monday evening, I got the email. Well, Monday night, Tuesday early morning. It was just after midnight, but I consider it Monday night. So I applied exactly 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday, because it was July the 14th. That was the day of days where I knew I need to have the 3K watch hours. And thanks to the help of all of many, many people, I have actually received those exactly on that morning. So here's the thing. Every morning at exact 9 o'clock German time, I get my latest numbers on watch hours, on money, or whatever. That's what I've discovered. So here's the thing. Because in California, it's midnight. Midnight is, in California is the headquarters of Google and YouTube, obviously. And they send out the numbers exactly 12 p.m. from 5 days before. So, and on Sunday, I had 2,287 watch hours. So I needed 13 more. 13, 1-3, to reach the holy 3,000K for the half monetization thing, which I already had a month ago, but well, we went through that. So at exact 9 o'clock, I went online to YouTube, to my studio, ticked earning, and there was the button reapply. And I was like, okay, let's just do it. Hit the button, done, went to work, forgot about everything. Well, I didn't forget about everything, but I was like, okay, you know, afternoon checking my emails, nothing, obviously. Early evening checking my emails, nothing, obviously. I was cutting material, I was doing these kind of things. And then I was like, okay, what's up here? And so I wanted to go to bed literally Monday evening, very late, just before after midnight. I wanted to go to bed, needed to go to bed. I had to sleep, but randomly, I checked. I checked my email. So well, there was like some YouTube. YouTube. What is YouTube saying? YouTube is saying okay, and I was like, YouTube. Okay, there you go. Oh, thank you so much, Agatha. Whoa, whoa! I have to do this pot in abundance thing video somewhere. So may your pot never brim in abundant, or always brim in abundant, or whatever it is, never get dry. May the bean never get dry, Agatha. May the bean never get dry. Yay! Master CTR Alice in the building. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciating it. And whoa, this is getting more like a firework today, I think. Agatha wants to play. This is why I love these toys so much. When you this is why I love to be monetized, to be honest, because the thing is that this funny things that you can get with the things with all these little tools that you can do. And by the way, Simon TV, ChatGPT, just saying, ChatGPT. If you need help with that, with doing your stickers and all that thing, let me know. I'll give you some advice. Or you go to my channel and watch my video, my tutorial video on ChatGPT, which I did. It's roughly half an hour, but there you get some perfect information, and there you can do your stuff live. So you don't have to go to Canva and stuff like that necessarily. And Master Bro, thank you so much indeed. Obrigado for that. And wow, still have to get used to the fact that there is that there is how do I say that these colors are now belong to me. This is like we were all working so hard for that. So coming back to the story real quick, on Monday, so last night. So Monday night, I opened my emails randomly, and there was a subject line YouTube, and I was like, and I remember talking to Agatha about, I think Friday or Saturday, when I said to her, "Look, I will only do a second application, and if that doesn't go through, I'll do one more appeal, and if that doesn't work, that was it." Agatha's answer was, "Do not appeal. We'll find another solution," because I was fearing, especially after the Wednesday service with Goga, as you all remember, the news that spread that spread it over YouTube with the repetitive content and all that funny things. So here's the thing that so I thought, okay, with all my loops, I would never get it. I'll never get it because I'll never get the monetization in the second part either, unless I delete the loops. So everyone was convincing me, Ragus, don't delete the loops. Do not delete the loops. You need them for the watch hours. Do not delete the loops. Otherwise, you have to explain the watch hours, which you then cannot anymore. I said, okay, I'll leave it. So I'll take the risk. There were actually two that I had to delete because one was artificially done and one was repetitive because it was already there. It was kind of uploaded by mistakes, but thank God they were not making the big difference. So it was just a couple hours. But so on Sunday evening, I had 2,987 watch hours, which I needed 3,000 of to get monetized, right? To reapply. So Monday morning, I woke up at 9, did the thing, hit the reapplication button, and then I have realized that I have so I'm done, but I didn't see the watch hours. So I went, again, evening late. I checked my emails randomly because I just wanted to check if there's anything, yes, no, because I need to go to sleep. Had an early morning on Tuesday, so got up, went to check my email, and the subject line was like, "Oh, YouTube," and I was like, okay. in my thoughts, because of the rejection in the first place, I was like, okay, let me already think about the appeal video. Let me think about the content to remove, and begging for mercy to all my wonderful supporters, to get more, how do I say, to get more, to help me again with the watch hours. Most likely I would have lost like more than 1,000 of them. And then I read the subject line, and I was like, wait a second, what is that saying? Your channel is monetized or something? Wait a second, what did the subject line say? Let me just get that real quick, because I still love reading that, to be honest. And so YouTube. Oh yeah, the World of Ragos. Congrats, you have been accepted into the YouTube partnership program. And I was like, what? Wait a second. No. That cannot be true. No, that cannot be true. Come on. That cannot be true. So I opened the email, and then you see this symbol, welcome to the Partner YouTube program, with little fireworks and shopping bags and all that stuff. And I was like, no. I still do not believe that. So, yeah, exactly. You have been accepted into the YouTube partner program. And I was like, no. Even when the email was open, right? When the email was open, and this fireworks with the dollar signs and the bags and the hearts and whatever you get there, right? That was already, and I was like, no, really? Me? Without any other complaints? They just, got it done. Like, yeah, and it was like, okay, and then it was like, and then there's a button, and those who got monetized, so Simon, and also you, Master, and Agatha, you remember when there was the button on the bottom of the email, turn on your benefits, and I was like, okay, let's have a look. So I clicked on that, and then the Pandora's the Alice Wonderland was open, so to speak, when I checked on that, and you can put on all these things that you can put on, and I was like, whoa. So obviously I went to a couple of channels and wrote some mails and did the very official channel post that I did on my channel wall, and that most of you might have read, and a lot of people have answered to. But still, I was really almost fainting, because I couldn't believe it. Like, after what happened the month before, and after all that, all the channel, I have kind of created a complete new channel. I started with a talk format before, like I do today, but I did the tutorials. I did new DJ sets. I have found a place where I can play licensed music, so that there's no problem anymore whatsoever if I play music now on my DJ sets. I have started to create own tracks, out of the blue. So, by the way, Master CTRL was kind of an influencer on that, because he's using the same software like I do for producing. So it's called FL Studio. So I did that, and Agatha found her new favorite toy. So so did that, created all that, and did kind of reinvented the channel entirely. Meaning that I had to do a couple of things, I had to get something done to have content in there and all that stuff. Started my tutorial videos, which I have like 4 or 5 online now, and obviously still do a lot of the talk things and all that. But from a certain point, I stopped creating loops, and I had a feeling that might not be the best idea ever. And having said that, okay, I will never forget how to spell Ragos anymore, because of Agatha. So, yeah, but and then I really sat here, and I was like, no, wait, come on. And I did the thing, I have done my AdSense way before, on the first application already. So they have my text number and all that funny things. I was like, no, come on, guys, really, this is like, and so I started playing around with this thing. And by the way, the emojis that you see that Agatha is using frequently now, I actually created them with ChatGPT. So again, Simon, if you need help with that, it is relatively easy. I can give you a walkthrough, or again, go to my channel and watch that particular video on creating thumbnails, and you can create that kind of stuff with that too in the exact format that you need it, and so on and so on. So in the end of the day, and by the way, if you look a bit closer, I decided to not put anything around those letters unless with the letter G and the letter U. But if you look a little bit closer, if it is possible, I don't even know, you can actually see that there is a certain African vibe in the letters RAGUS. So I put some African color vibes on that. Kirky Lily, hello, my darling. Kirky Lily is in the building. Very nice to have you here, my dear. Hello, and welcome to the Vice Friday ceremony, so to speak. Yeah, no, it's not beans. It's not beans and bananas. Trust me, they are coming. They are coming. The beans and bananas are coming. Trust me on that one. And wait for the monetization party. I have to confirm the date first with Goga so that we are both aligned on that. And I'm working on material on that like there's no tomorrow. So on Tuesday, I did the membership thing. I created the badges for people who joined the membership. So Simone is wearing one, Agatha is wearing one, and then I've created those emojis. I only had a limited amount because I think I need a couple more members, but not the problem. So there's a lot of things I still have to figure out. But in that very night, when I read this email, before I started doing anything, when I read this email properly, when I was going, when I read this email, obviously, I was really like having this minute of silence for myself after being super loud, like, yes, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. So that was me reacting when understanding that this email is the black and white, as we call it in Germany, when you have something in writing, when this email is actually the proof that, yes, the partner program thing is through, the monetization has been accepted, hallelujah. And that was my moment when I was like, yes. And then after the first, cheers, and after the first chants and all that stuff, I was like, whoa. Wait, let me just reflect for a minute. I was just like, let me just reflect for a minute. I mean, it's just, I'm a small YouTuber, like 99.9% of the other YouTubers are as well. I don't consider myself like a special person or something, but for me, that was a big moment, like for every one of us, most likely, when the monetization confirmation email came through. And I was really sitting here for a minute or two and really reflecting on this journey starting February, when I was involved with all you wonderful people from the Goga community, from the Goga tribe, and meeting many others like Master, like Scott DJ, like people who are not in our community, but who are really well known and wondered, and well known and well appreciated. And the thing is that I have realized that in that I was really sitting here like doing some, wouldn't say meditation, but it was really like a reflecting time. It was like reflecting on this period of the last 5 months. It is not even a super long time, but it is 5 months of hard work, getting a slap in the face from YouTube. Well, due to obvious reason, obviously, because Marcus, aka 7MJ, he told me, bro, you need to clean up your channel before you apply. You better lose the watch hours now, but you need to clean your channel, and I didn't. So had to go the extra round, which I did with all the help of you guys. Damilola is in the building. Hello, my darling. Happy Vice Friday. I hope that everything is good with the alternative breathing and the tinnitus. So good to have you back. Let me just put my camera a little bit more nearer here. I'm just realizing that I'm relatively far away from those using a mobile device and having the chat on there as well. So I hope this is going to make me be seen a little better. And I'm realizing that, and then I realized that it is really there. And I have to say, I didn't cry, but, it was a bit like an emotional moment. I think it is for someone else, like winning an Oscar or something, and it is a bit, yeah, it is a big thing for me, being honest, and yeah. So that was my Monday night, and then on Tuesday, obviously, as it is, when you got something new, you got to work around with it, and Kanini is in the house. Hello, Kisi Diocese, and thank you so much indeed. I really appreciating that. And again, I'm working on the monetization party, and there will be announcements coming. There will be announcements coming way on time so that you guys can um, mark the calendars. It will be either August the 2nd or August the 9th. I have to confirm that yet, but one of those 2 days it will be. So it will be either in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks. We will see. And again, I'm already working on the whole program. Having the script book and having the storybook ready, and again, having the privilege that Goga is going to host the whole thing, and it will be in the afternoon hours. Oh, geez, Lily. What? Yeah. Thank you. That is Lily. Not because of the animal, but this could be you. Like you know, the unpredictable, quirky Lily singing karaoke again. Oh, Lilies, thank you so much. Unfortunately, these don't. They don't have a like button as far as I see. Or ah okay. But Lily, thank you so much indeed. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. And guys, if you haven't done so already, please do me a favor. Connect to Kirky Lily, visit her channel. She is awesome. She's doing bilingual, by the way. She's doing German and English on her channel, because a lot of people of her fans do not speak English so well. But in the end of the day, you do have the opportunity to also write to her in English. She answers in English. She does a lot of crazy things in the most positive way, by the way. And it is always fun being there. And it is always a big source of energy that you get there. And there you go. Thank you so much. Agatha, thank you so much. It is always a great energetic chat going on there. And Agatha, guys, you are too nice, but please don't overdo it. We all know the regulations on this. So, and I will actually do a tutorial video on monetization, because actually on super chats, most likely being shown tomorrow. Here's why. If you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago, I did a Thursday afternoon session, and the discussion came up about the monetization, and Damilola actually, a couple of weeks even before, she came up with something with Apple iPhones and iOS and payment and deductions and stuff like that. Goga, Mr. President, let me, of course, greet you accordingly. Very nice to have you here, sir. And thank you so much for coming. And I appreciate that. So thank you so much. And again, I'll come for the support thanks in a minute. But I also want to say that, guys, if you remember those payments that you receive in regards of super chats, that is a bit tricky. So YouTube obviously takes their share. Super chats is a fair thing. You get 70%, YouTube gets 30%. Matter of fact, it's a bit more complicated with the ads and stuff like that. But here's the thing, and thank you so much. Obviously, Goga, I think you arrived at your palace like 5 hours ago already. But the walking distance from the roof where the helicopter lands down to the lobby, because the elevator, as far as I heard, is in double check and triple check at the moment. Obviously, then it takes longer. So thank you for coming, Mr. President, and thank you for going all the way rapidly fast from your helicopter down to the lobby just to be here in this tiny little palace. And I do appreciate that indeed. Thank you so much. By the way, I'll open the microphone in a little while so that you guys can I come up here and have a little chat if you want it? So so it's a bit tricky. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that so that you guys have the opportunity to understand what payment deductions are coming from what. So because I know there's a lot of uncertainty on this, and I will do a tutorial video on this, especially when it comes to Apple and iPhones payment on super chats, because the the receipt waiting waiting for the receipt service as always. You don't have to wait for them. You get them automatically anyway, because people tell you in the bushes. I know that because I'm one of those gossip girls, you know. But no, on a serious note, thing is that I have realized that a lot of people still don't know that there is differences when it comes to the payment deduction and when it comes to those kind of things, because people still don't know what is actually deducted, why and when and what. It is easy on YouTube because YouTube makes it relatively transparent when it comes to you know, the payment methodologies, what you get from what is the ads, what you get from that, and what is the stuff with the you know, with the taxes and all that thing. And you all have to sign AdSense anyway when you're monetized before you get the first euro whatsoever. So it is obvious, but the extra things that people don't know and that YouTube has nothing to do with, however, that makes the extra things. And maybe especially for people like Damilola, who had some not issues, but some question marks in her face. So I would encourage, not everyone, but maybe try to sensify your audience to think about different payment methodologies, like doing it on the desktop computer or with other methodologies like a Samsung phone or whatever they have, but to try to not do it with any Apple product whatsoever, because they even charge double. I'll put some examples on the tutorial on that so that you guys understand what's going on there. And again, thank you so much for the blessings that I have received today. It is nice, and I still have to get used to the fact that these are now for me. And like to say, oh, Mr. Michael is in the building, and thank you so much, EZWS or EZWS. Let me just almost put you on timeout. Why? Thank you so much for the membership, which I really appreciate. And so let me I'll give you the blue jacket anyway. So thank you so much for the membership. I'm really appreciating that. And I can say that, and also Goga is here. So now Goga, look at that. Goga is here. So Goga, I can proudly also thank you very officially for the membership in public. And I do appreciate that, especially Goga was the first. So I gave him the mail, hey bro, I'm monetized. So Habemos YPP, and he answered me back, Habemos member. So that was like, okay, that was a big surprise for me because, you know, I'm just one of the very humble followers of our very Mr. President, and I never thought that he would do me the honor of the membership. But on the other hand, I'm really, really grateful. And Michael, thank you so much. I didn't see that coming. We didn't speak in a minute or two, and I didn't see that coming at all, to be honest. And I'm really, really grateful for that. Thank you so much. And I really have to say also, Simon Bozede became a member, and yeah, and yeah, Goga, how would you not be rememberable? You know, no, but I really appreciate that. And there, you know, people coming to became members who I never expected that from, to be honest. And that is, I mean, you know, and I don't plan to make any extra membership classes or higher or lower or something. I think I just keep it like that as it is, and try to put some little content here and there for extra for the members, or do something. You know, a lot of things that I did, I can say, a lot of things that I did recently. Vico Reed is in the house. Good evening. Very nice to have you. Happy Vice Friday. Very nice for you to coming. Thank you so much indeed. So I was expired, not expired, sorry, inspired by quite some people, the way that I'm doing my channel now. Obviously, sometimes I invite people on my panel so that we can have a little chat. And, like I did with Ikigai Traveler, aka, well, Rebecca, aka Ikigai Travelers, on last Sunday. And that was a very nice. Um, um, well, Goga, when I give something to someone, then I never expect anything back, because that would be the wrong way. I think it would be the wrong way to do that. You put a lot of time and effort into not only into your channel, but for the people who watch your channel. So there's a lot of value into it. Agatha is also putting a lot of effort in helping people getting their watch hours. I know Easy WS, well, he is the biggest sinner, the second biggest sinner on YouTube. And, I always tell him, but it is after Kappas. So Kappas is the biggest sinner of all. We all know that. So, no, but on a serious note, the point is that I never did anything what I did because I expected something back. Never. And that is not only because of YouTube, not way before YouTube as well. The point is that, but still, I would have never expected Michael to come up here and get a membership. Seriously not. And this is nothing against you, Michael. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being disrespectful. But again, we haven't met in a minute or two. And usually we are on different people's channels. And therefore, I really appreciate that. Goga was number one, obviously. The Goga membership, I'll tell you exactly how this happened. He was, oh, don't worry, Goga, you can, Goga, you can tell him, there's no problem. He gets it from me all the time. So that's fine. I do that. And I love especially roasting him when he's here. So he's a good guy, on a serious note. But the thing is, I tell you exactly how Goga got the membership. So here's the thing. Breaking news reached Goga way later because he was in his beauty yoga thing and doing the blossom and the alternative breathing flower or whatever it was. I don't know how these figures are called there. And then he got the breaking news by watching his smartphone and seeing my message. Bro, you might want to read my channel post. And then I just wrote him Habemus YPP. He ran, dressed as he was, with his sweatpants and all these things. He ran to the helicopter place immediately, got into, high speed to his palace because he forgot his credit card, little boy, because his assistant had a day off. So Goga even traveled without a credit card. Can you believe it? Because his assistant forgot to put it in his wallet. So he ran to his airport on top of this fitness studio in Nairobi City that he owns by himself, obviously, including the slaves working there for him. So he was like, running, flying home this 2.5 meters over across the street from, the gym that he owns by himself onto the rooftop of the palace, ran all the way down because the elevators are at the moment in construction. He went to my channel and he hit member. And then he wrote back Habemus membership. And I was like, no, come on, really? So that is, sorry, Goga. These are the stories how they occur when someone comes up with something. And I love this, as I call it, word games or throwing the ball and creating something new. This is how the father actually invented. This is how the father was invented. I was in Goga's room on his 5-year anniversary. He hardly knew me. Maybe he saw my name somewhere or something. And then I did my Please Go On session, the DJ session the week before or something on the Saturday. When I appeared on his room, then speaking, when I was allowed to be on the panel, which I appreciated, all of a sudden, I think, who was it? Was it not even Agatha or Miri or something? One of them wrote, Father Ragus is in the house or something like that. And then there you go. I knew this would be coming sooner or later. I knew it. Michael, my darling, mwah, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. I'll do something on my lipstick for next time. So it is insane. So yes, I'm working on more letters. So the more members I have, the more emojis I can get, and then I can actually do something with alternative breathing or something. We will see what we can do. And but on the other hand, the the thing is that Jesus, grass. Look at that. Look at look. 5 letters only, and people have a wonderful toy to stay busy the entire night. This is awesome. This is awesome. And I mean, I love talking anyway, as you guys know, but uh, this is sus. There you go. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. But I think that should be done in. Yeah, Goga, you see, now you have some inspirations on more letters for yours so that people can call you guru now or president or something. So we can compete now. We can compete now. And then we can, you see who is the better guru, you in the yoga or me in the alternative breathing section. We will have to figure that out somehow. And yeah, so it is just Thursday, and let me give a little hint or a little insight. So Goga, I'm very very blessed, and I have to say very humble that Goga has decided to grant my wish that he is doing the hosting of my monetization party. And I can tell you this without giving you any detailed information whatsoever. I'm working on material. I've finished a couple of things already. And as a little spoiler alert, the guys of you who have seen my entrance at Goga's Sunday service 5.5 weeks ago, for those who have seen that, get ready for my monetization party. I'm working on something very epic, and I never had so much fun to prepare something like that. Usually I'm not the party guy, but that would be epic. Most likely I will not change necessarily too much here on my direct environment, but that party, I hope it will be, most of all, I hope it will be fun. That's the most important thing. And no, I'm not threatening you at all. I'm not threatening you at all. Hey, LJ, good evening. Mr. Dr. President Ragos. Oh, wow, that's LJ. We have to be careful with that president title because our president is in the house. President Goga is in the house. So, yeah, so let me say, I'm preparing a couple of things, and my biggest goal that night will be that everyone who is coming, I don't care about super chats whatsoever. I don't care. I hope that everyone who is coming, who followed me on the way, who helped me on the way, who supported me on the way, who kicked my butt on the way and everything, I hope everyone will be coming and having a good time. That's the most important thing. Hi, Kelly. Good evening. Happy Vice Friday. Good to see you here. It's been a minute. How are you doing? I hope that everything is going to be cool and that you're doing well. The dress code, Goga, we have to take that offline because this might actually give people a very way too big hint. But there will be a dress code, maybe skin color for the nuns. We will see. Let me think about it. Kelly, darling, how's you doing? How is life? How is life treating you? How is everything going over there? And how is the flying world? That's the most important thing. That's good to know, Kelly. Oh, wait a second. Why do you not have a blue jacket? Jeez. Let me get you the blue jacket on here. There you go. So that you don't feel that warm. It's a cooling jacket, it's summer. I've invented some cooling jackets there. So yeah, they don't have to go shopping, The nuns don't have to go shopping. Skin color is enough. And I think that says it all, how nasty it will be at the end of the day. No, I'm gonna announce something and dress code will not be too special, but yeah, we're gonna see. Hey Kelly, if you want to join my monetization party, we have to figure out the date. It's either going to be August 2nd or August the 9th, one of those 2 days. Skin color. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Skin color. That's going to be the dress code for the nuns of the Church of Beans and Bananas. So just in the case, and if you want to join as well. And yeah, so so my week so far has been very, very busy on this kind of things. As you see, you have yeah, we have to figure out which date, Goga, 2nd or the 9th. So an official announcement is coming soon. Have a look on my channel wall regularly, and official announcement is coming. And preparations are already on in high speed. So I'm doing a lot of things in the background, and nobody, not even Goga, nobody has seen anything at all, unless maybe a little picture snippet or something. But it will be, I'm trying to do something monumental so that people will talk about that. That people will talk about that in the middle, like 2 or 3 days later as well. And because I was really astonished and really flashed by the how do I say, by the 5 years anniversary party of Goga. I saw it. I was very impressed by several other monetization parties that I saw, and obviously the entrance that Goga gave me on his channel back then, 5 weeks ago. That was like, whoops. Be back. Good evening. Namaste. Hello to Nepal. Nepal. I had someone from, wow, Nepal. Thank you so much for coming. I mean, Nepal. It is like where the other guru is, right? And but this is like, thank you so much for coming. And yeah, and oh, Agatha, if you can't see properly, that's good. Then you will survive the view of me. So now I hope that is gonna be repaired soon. So yeah, so so my week was very busy. Obviously, I have work as well to do. The rework and stuff, rework things. But yeah, the moment when I opened that email and when I was able to write a few notes to some people who should have been done, should have been known and should know first. I did that, and then I think from Monday to Tuesday I slept like 2 hours or something. So Tuesday evening I was done. And interestingly, Monday evening, I remember Monday evening when I did my Monday talk, Agatha was there, other people were there, obviously. I remember that everyone encouraged me, Ragus, relax, calm down. You got to wait, and whatever the decision is, we're going to help you with either more watch hour to get the 4K or to get the 3K watch hours again so that you can apply a third time. And I was like inside myself, in the inner me said, okay, you just wait. And I've already in my mind created the appeal video for a second appeal video and stuff like that. And but then when this email came, it was for me, it was a big moment. Again, we are all small YouTubers, so we never get millionaires out of this. Unless Agatha sends her kidney, her stomach, and and maybe a part of the liver and half a lung. Maybe then I have a chance if I get the money. But other than that, we all will not get millionaires. So nobody has to quit his job or something. And regulations always change, so we have to get focused on that. See the discussion on Goga's channel last week Wednesday actually. And Sunday, after the Sunday service, the official part. Bozede is in the house. Good evening, and thank you so much. I can now officially welcome you also as a member, and thank you so much for getting the membership. I'm really, really grateful for that, Bozede. Thank you also. Mostly all the members are here, as far as I see. Let me see. Goga is here. Simon is here. Bozede is here. Michael is here. Agatha is here. Yes, all the members are in this. Whoop, whoop. All the members in the same building. Hallelujah. Look at that. So I have to figure out when and how I can give away memberships. I think that is sometimes once in a month or something. Chidi Mayon family is in the house. Hello. Thank you for the blessing recently. You were one of the first ones sending me a thank you super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. I'm still not used to those cutters on my channel. Usually they're always seen in other channels, but it is very, very nice having you guys here. But most of all, I really, again, and I said that before weeks ago, I said that before days ago, and I'm happy to say it again. The most important thing for me is that I have received all this wonderful friendships that I have gained, and that people were kind enough and still are kind enough to, stick with me and hang around when I visit their channels. I'm friendly greeted all the time. And again, I don't take that for granted either. And yeah, so the stickers I did on Tuesday already. Was it? I think I was entitled to do 5 of them or something like that. Oh my goodness, Chidi Mace, thank you so much indeed. Oh, that is so sweet. And thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed, Chidi Mace family. I'm really appreciating that, and I really I'm happy that you were able to do this. Thank you so much indeed, and that is really sweet of you. So Maria is in the building. Maria is in the building and has just entered the church lobby as well. Thank you so much indeed. Oh wow, this is like looks like a Christmas tree in my chat right now. I still have to get used to that. Jeez, why did you buy 2 memberships? Huh? Or is it just a double occurrence? I know what's coming. I know what's Maria's gonna send me the cops. I paid double. I want my money back. Maria, thank you so much indeed. So I have to figure out how to actually give away memberships. I know that I can do that from a certain point on, but I have to figure out how. Um, we have, and by the way, we have a brand new person in our chat who has never been here before. So we have Bibek Poodle here from Nepal. That is very nice. And Bozide, again, thank you so much for being for in the night when I told you buying the membership. Now I can officially thank you for that. And again, I'm very, very grateful for having that. I don't take that for granted, and I don't take that for granted at all. Obviously not, because with the time that I know a lot of wonderful people now who are monetized for a while, I know it is for sure not obvious that people give you something, whatever it is, if it is just a penny or just $1 or a membership or something. I know it is it is not obvious that you get something at all, and therefore I do appreciate the gesture, and I really will not take that for granted at all, and never will. And again, for me, the most important thing is that I have the chance to meet a lot of wonderful people, and that is the most important thing for me, being honest, and that is what nobody can take away from me, monetized or not. That is what nobody can take away from me. So I do really appreciate that. And as for the monetization party, let me give you a little insights. So I was thinking about the monetization party already 4 or 5 weeks ago, when I applied for the first time and didn't get it. So I was talking to Goga about it, had some thoughts from others, but the entrance that Goga gave me, let me try to fix this. Let me try to fix this with the camera. I'm just seeing on my thing that if people are watching me closely, they're on the chat and they can hardly see anything. So let me see how I can get that fixed really quick. Bear with me a second. So this should hopefully be better. I realize that people are when on the smartphone and in the chat or something, that you hardly see me because of all the chat that is going on there. So sorry for that. I have to figure out a better way. So what I've realized is that when you get all this and when you do all the things, there's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind. when it comes to the monetization thing. But again, my most important part is that I met new friends that I most likely would have never met if I did not decide one day to go to the channel of to enter the channel of Red Zoom back then. Again, that was a total coincidence, and that was not. Sorry, I'm fixing my camera here one more time because it seems that now it's better. I hope so that people that if I would have not entered Red Zoom back then, I most likely would have never met any one of you. So. But yeah, these memberships, they mean a lot to me on one hand, but for me it is way more important to have friends, made new friends. And LJ, bro, leave Agatha alone. You're flirting with 10 million other women already. Agatha is a nun. So Agatha is a nun. Agatha cannot flirt. You cannot play around with Agatha, bro. These ladies who are in here, they're ladies. They're all nuns, and in the end of the day, oh, of course, Bozade, you can do that, but it's very easy. It's use ChatGPT. That's what I did. So these are all done by ChatGPT or with the help of ChatGPT. If you want to know how to use ChatGPT on my channel, you actually see the tutorial video. Jules Castle, good evening. Hello, my darling. You see my tutorial video on using on creating thumbnails, which also means you can create other stuff with ChatGPT. That's it. But also I can do a live demo now if you want to. So that's entirely up to you. If you guys want to, I can do a quick live demo. But also I have promised that I will obviously open the channel tonight for that's what I'm going to do every Thursday. Link, there you go. So in case if you guys want to join, I've pinned the message. Here you go. If you want to join the panel, feel free to do so. I will see you then, not in my dreams, but I'll see you in the lobby. And in case if you want to say hello, very happy to do so. Would be nice if you did that with the camera on so that we had a chance to, have a chat together in the same time. Jules Castle, good evening and very, very happy Vice Friday. And thanks for asking. I'm doing very well. Doing well. Cannot complain. Thank God. And it's a wonderful, mild summer day, and it's a very nice opportunity to. Oh my goodness! Again, Agatha. Jeez, I just see that right now. Holy moly! Thank you so much for the super chat, Lord. This is getting colorful. Jesus. Thank you so much indeed, Agatha. I really appreciate that. And again, my apologies. I have to get used to the fact that that I get these super chats. So sometimes I don't see them. I don't even know why. This is weird. But anyway, thank you so much, Agatha. I really appreciate that indeed. And I don't take that for granted. And thank you so much indeed. So what I'm going to do, anytime, Agatha, anytime. Oh, that is good. That is good. So I'm gonna call you every morning now for pocket money not for work, not for school, but for work. So get that done. So Susie Global, hello, my darling. How was your business today? So good to see you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for taking your time after this and after your hardworking day. I hope everything is going well in the village and in the shop. And Susie Global is also a wonderful person that I know for quite a while now. We haven't seen in a minute, but that is because we're both busy with real life, obviously. But Susie Global, I'm very proud that I was her first ever customer in her own business on that Saturday morning a couple of weeks ago. And I'm very proud that that I was the first customer ever who bought something from Bozade. My shop, from Susie Global. She opened her shop. She was about to arrange everything in the shop, and I said to her, "Hey, So what are you selling? And she said to me, yeah, I'm doing, some this, some that. So I sent her a super chat with a shopping list, like, some tomatoes, some this, some that. And I sent her some super chat for that. And with that, I'm officially her first customer ever. And if I'm ever in Nigeria near the village, I'll go there and pick up my amenities that I bought back then. So I hope the fridge is working. And yeah, that was a great moment actually to have that done. So for those who want to come up here and have a chat, the link is pinned on the. I have to get it's pinned on the top of the chat. I've taken away the poll because that was done. So if you guys want to come up here and have a little chat, let's have a chat. Let's have a say hello. And if not, it's also okay. There will be another chance next week then. And on Monday, actually, I was late 20 minutes for that. What I'm doing now, because when the first hour is over, I'm giving myself the treatment to light myself a cigarette whilst having a chat with you guys. And so again, if anyone wants to come up here, I'll see you guys in the lobby, and then I can pull you up here, and then we can say hello and say, have some decent talk or some chit chat talk or whatever. There's no special topic unless you have one. And again, Bozada, if you want to have the thing done with the cheese, with the why do I actually not? This is weird. Anyway, so if you want, guys, if anyone wants to have some fun with the creating the stickers and everything, again, use ChatGPT, and it can be relatively easy done then, because I'm not able to paint or create anything. I don't have the time for that. None of us has, most likely. Uh, Thank you, Maria. I love them too, to be honest, and it's still kind of a weird thing seeing them on my own channel. I've always seen them on others, but never on my own, and still have to get used to this. So um, it is it is fun, and it's just five of them. I know I'm now entitled to get two or three more. Let's see, and I'll see what I can do next. But in the end, the thing is that I have realized that it is really fun seeing these kind of things on my chat as well, and that is really sweet. But back to Sassy Global Concept, and I really have to say, Sassy, I'm very proud of you that you have created your own business and still running it with win, as far as I'm aware. Bush talk. It's all over the press, and very very happy that I was your first customer, and I'm gonna come back to shopping sometime soon. Don't worry about it. So and hoping always that you only have friendly customers, and that there's no stupid idiots or something like that. That would be even better, to say the least. So yeah. Having said that, I've talked a lot now. It's exactly an hour, and I want to know from you guys, how is everyone doing? How is life treating you guys? How is things going on there, and how is you know having the things as they are? Let me know. And again, I do appreciate that you guys are here in the first place. Oibo Pepe, yeah. And honestly, I love that. I love that chant still. I love that chant still, and that always reminds me that Nigeria has been and or will always be some kind of home, in at least in my heart. And I never forget the time that I had the privilege to have there, and therefore, yeah, really blessed being there, to having lived there, and having some very nice experience there. So this is my after the first hour routine, and and it's actually funny that nobody has ever complained about me smoking on camera, at least on my talk sessions after the first hour. That is also a thing. Usually in the United States, I've been there 3 times. So usually in the United States, if you want to smoke a cigarette, you can smoke a cigarette, but you have to walk like 500 miles into a direction where no other human beings are, where they put an ashtray that is hidden behind some whatever place, and that no one else can see you or something, because they treat you like a mass murderer in some parts at least. And sometimes, when my first time in the United States was actually in San Francisco in beginning of 2017, and I was there, wonderful sunny afternoon and stuff like that. I didn't know where I'm allowed to smoke or not, so I went to some police officer and asked him, "Hey, excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question?" He went, "Yeah, go on, sir, go on, sir, go on, sir." And I was like, "Yeah, it's my first time in the United States." He went, "Oh, welcome to the United States, sir. Welcome to the United States." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus." So I asked, "Yeah, look, I have just a quick question. Can I actually, where can I actually smoke a cigarette without getting shot?" And his face was like, exactly like that, with his gear on. And I was like, "Okay, next you're gonna do is pull the trigger." You know what I mean? And then I was like, "Yeah, I would like to smoke a cigarette." "Yeah, you can smoke everywhere, but 25 feet, which is like 8 meter away from any public entrance whatsoever. You can do everything." And I was like, "Okay, um, thank you, sir." And I probably left. We went to some shopping mall there in Santa Clara or something. And it's a true story. There was, when you cross the street with a traffic light for pedestrians. So I went there, and there was no entrance whatsoever. Just thousands of people standing around me, wanting to cross the street when the traffic light is green, right, for the pedestrians. So I was like, "Okay, here's no entrance. There's no entrance. There's no shopping mall is still like, I don't know, 100 meters away. All right, so let me smoke a cigarette." So I lighted a cigarette, mm, and it literally had the Moses effect. So for those who are familiar with the Bible, Moses putting the stick on the ground, water drifted apart. That is exactly my moment that I had there in Santa Clara, near San Francisco. When I lighted my cigarette, the people were like going away, looked at me, all of them, like they want to put me on the electric chair right away. That is how it looked. That is how I felt. Miri, hello, my darling. Good evening. Happy Vice Friday. Cheche is in the house. Hello. Happy evening. Happy Thursday night. And happy Vice Friday. Yeah, so that was my feeling that I had when I lighted a cigarette in public. Yeah, it was really like that. Michael, it was exactly, as I swear to God, I was surrounded by people, not because they wanted an autograph or something, but I was surrounded by people. They all wanted to cross the street like I wanted to. So I thought, okay, here's no entrance whatsoever. So I just followed the advice of the police officer, lighted a cigarette, and the people were like, I had a free view to the horizon where the shopping mall was. But the people, how they looked at me, I felt a bit like awkward, like freezing, even though it was a warm early summer day in San Francisco, or spring day, whatever you call it in San Francisco, the Bay Area. And I was like, okay, maybe I should go into a bunker, or, create myself a panic room or something like that, or a safe space, whatever, just to have a cigarette. That was my first cigarette experience in the United States. And, I thought, like, maybe not too much in public again, just saying, yeah, it is how it is. And you can do, in California, you can do everything, sex and drugs and rock and roll. But if you smoke a cigarette, old Sparky is waiting, is calling your name. Ah, Lord, talking about that, you see, lighting not working. There you go. Yeah, so old Sparky calling. Oh, Miri, thank you so much indeed. Thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I didn't have this abandoned water thing yet, so I have to create that as well. Thank you so much. That was way before. It was 2017, beginning of 2017. Vaping was coming, but it was not that. And I hate vaping. It is not my cup of tea. I tried it. I tried the steam thing. I tried the vape thing. I tried whatever thing. Nah, it's not my cup of tea, to be honest. And Miri, thank you so much for the membership, and I do appreciate that. And again, I don't take that for granted at all. Really not. And so really, really thank you so much. And gosh, people are becoming members, and I was really surprised. Still am, to be honest. Yeah, but Michael, that is that. I think it was beginning of February 2017. I think vaping wasn't that common sense back then. It's like 8.5 years ago. So yeah, that was the times when I smoked a cigarette in the Bay Area, and I felt like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to be hanged or something like that. And yeah, well, I mean, I don't. I tried vaping, but it doesn't have the same effect, so to speak, if you will. So in the end of the day, I have no idea why, when, how, and so on and so on. So yeah, Miri, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh wow, these these colors, guys, these colors. I have to get used to it. To be honest, I have to get used to it. So thank you so much, Miri. I really appreciate that, and thank you for the congratulations as well. Thank you so much. And again, guys, don't overdo it. I'm not necessarily running behind those super chats. My challenge was to get there, which I'm happy that I did. And yeah, it is really nice having that and having achieved that. And favorite is in the house. Hello. Good evening. Happy Vice Friday to you as well. And yeah, I really appreciate each and every one coming. That's the most important thing. Knowing your stories. And by the way, guys, the microphone is open, and the camera spot in the lobby is open as well, in case if you want to join. And so feel free to just say hello. There's no topic given today, unless you have a question that I can maybe spontaneously ask you. And for those who are expecting it, no, I will not do any striptease here or something. It's not. For that, the super chats are not big enough yet. I'm waiting. That is the disadvantage that I have between all the female channel hosts here. You always get asked these stupid questions, which I will never get asked, most likely. So I'm waiting for one person ever asking me these kind of stupid questions, and I'm not asking you to do that because we know each other for too long. But some stranger who comes to the channel and asks me one of these stupid questions, and then I can say, "Yep, if you want me to do certain things, you have to super chat me first," or something like that. I'm waiting for that day. At least to have it said once, these kind of things. It is not that I needed this super chats, but it is how it is. Bev Atties, good evening. Happy Vice Friday to you. Thank you so much for coming, and I appreciate your time that you take. So, Michael, if you ever come with a ninja or something, and you're not telling me, and then you can ask me for my toenail color or something, then I can tell you. You want to see my toenails, you have to super chat me first. Something like that. And with the bling, bling, bling in my eyes, with an extra for you then. But no, on a serious note, I'm very, very happy that I see so many familiar faces here tonight. And I also don't take it for granted that you're coming, because I know everyone has got things to do. And for those who just recently joined tonight, so I'm working on the monetization party. I have to check out what date we're going to do it exactly. It will be most likely either August the 2nd or August the 9th. Let me just check that. 2nd or 9th. So let me double check that real quick. So Linda Opene is in the building. Good evening. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much indeed. All these Jesus, all these colors, guys. The monetization party is yet to come. And well, thank you so much indeed. And yeah, again, I don't take that for granted, guys. I don't take that for granted. And thank you so much indeed, Linda. Thank you for coming in the first place, but also thank you so much for the super chats. And I really appreciate that very, very much. Thanks a million. And but again, guys, don't overdo it. And I really appreciate that you guys do this, but don't overdo it, please. And it is more. It is, as you know, guys. It is more important for me that you guys are here. So, and thank you so much for the congratulations to everyone who were nice enough to comment on that. So I'm working on the monetization party at the moment, and I can tell you, for those who just joined tonight in the chat, I can say it will not be standard. I'm really trying to create something that people will not forget so fast. Not because of my own sake, but my wish would be that one day when you remember this monetization party that I'm planning, that a couple of weeks later, or maybe even a year later, when you think, oh yeah, that was fun. And that is my most important point, most important aim for the monetization party, to create something that you guys have fun with, that all of us, me including, having fun with in the first place. Mashiana, good evening. Moshi Moshi. Thank you for coming. Really appreciating that indeed. Hope you're doing well. So that is my aim for the monetization party, to spread fun moments, to have the entire community involved, and to have everyone in there who helped me so much with the thing, and with getting there. It is just the first half monetization. I know. There's a way to go to full monetization, but at this very moment, I'm not caring about the second part, because I want to pay forward with a great monetization party. Goga will be my host, and or he's presiding, as he calls it, over the whole thing. And I really have to say that I am indeed very happy about that. So I think we will have a final date set today, and then I will work on the announcement stuff and make sure that everyone knows way ahead. And having said that, I hope that a lot of people will also come up to the panel, say hello. We are going to have a good time, and that's the most important thing for me, that everyone here has a good time, that everyone then coming to and enjoying some good moments, and that's the most important thing to me, that we all have a good fest together. It is not about the super chats or whatever, and it's just going to be a great fun. And some of you guys watch Queen Cooking, Traveling and More. Good evening. Hello. Happy Vice Friday. And so what I can say is a little spoiler alert. Not everyone, but some of the faces that are here in the chat tonight, they might see themselves sometimes on my screen in certain situations, which I will not go any deeper into at the moment. And by the way, I was asked for dress code. So the nuns, of course, it's skin color, as you know. And for the nuns, it's going to be skin color. And it's going to be the obvious only dress code that can be there. And there's no more to say. So, yeah, it's just, the aim is to have fun. The aim is to have a good time, let everything else go. Not talking about whatever things, just having a good time and enjoying our time together. I think that should be the biggest aim for everyone coming. And if we have that one, it will be a Saturday afternoon, like mid-afternoon or something, And if we have that together, that would be my biggest wish: to have a good time, to have a good relaxed time together, no stress, whatever, no no bad feelings. What's just let's just the nuns be present most likely, and the nuns are wearing skin color. That's the dress code for the nuns. Everyone else, can use textile, but is everything, right? You have to bless the Father. So confession room will be open before the official part. So we will see. I will keep those things as easy as they possibly could be. We will keep it. It shall be a relaxed afternoon for everyone. For Goga, who is kind enough to host the whole thing, to make this kind of stuff possible, which I do appreciate because his time is also very limited because he has a lot of things to do. And also on Saturday, sometimes he would like to have a day off, but I really appreciate him doing that. Again, I'm preparing a couple of things that hopefully will make you laugh. And what I want to say is, I am inspired. Well, the inspiration that I have on doing the things that I'm doing now in the background is because of all the things that I saw on your channels, topics that we had talked about, jokes that I did or that you guys did on me. Talking about Nico Rada, for instance, I'm not mentioning names, Agatha, but people that I met, situations that occurred. Of course, I cannot put everyone in there who I met, but the people who are appearing in certain situations have not done more or less than anyone else. It's just like kind of random choice, but you will see what I mean when the things occur. So there is no any disrespect to anyone at all, but having said that, I was inspired and still am inspired because I'm still creating. I was inspired by a lot of people here. Goga, when he gave me the entrance on his Sunday service 5 weeks ago, when I watch certain videos, when I watch certain channels in live, when I do all that. And again, it is not an obvious thing that people are coming to my channel and saying hello. And I still don't take that for granted. I do appreciate that, obviously, and I also appreciate that everyone gave me the watch hours and all that stuff, but I don't take that for granted because I know how it is to also sit here and having one or two people there, if ever. And I still remember how it is, my first video ever, and I told the story on Goga's channel back then, that I have this experience, my first video that I ever uploaded, a little more than 4.5 years ago almost, that it was rotten bad. It wasn't even a video. It was some lousy whatever mix of some tracks. And obviously I uploaded it and I thought, okay, now let the millions come, let the groupies come, let them all raise their shirt and I take autograph of their boobs or something. And then 2 days later, I was kind of coincidentally going to the video, and I saw that I was the second viewer on my own video. And that is when I realized, okay, the millions have to wait, the boobs to sign on have to wait, and most likely the nuns in skin color clothings have to wait as well. That was and now we're here. This is 4.5 years later. And being inspired not only in what I'm creating right now for the monetization part, but also being inspired for doing what I'm doing now. I mean, a lot of people told me, bro, you have to be on camera by yourself. Bro, maybe you should talk on camera as well so that people know you a little better. Do this, do that, do that, do this. Find your own niche. Do this, do that. And I was like, I felt like dragged from all this, from every side. You know what I mean? And I'm not meaning it in a bad way, but it was like very much influence from many, many people at the very same time. So I had to filter out a little bit what I'm going to do, what not. Ifyani, my brother, good evening, sir. They did actually. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciating it. Thank you. Hope you liked the video from yesterday. And again, by the way, for the video from yesterday, just a quick thing. My apologies for the relatively random sounding voiceovers. It was the first time ever that I tried that. So, but the voiceovers from the upcoming stuff will be way better. That's a promise I can give. So, um, where was I? Yeah. So I was very influenced from all of you, most of you. You know, when you do your lives, when you do your videos, when you do your shorts and all that stuff, I'm looking a lot, even though I don't comment much. I know. But I'm watching a lot of material of you guys, and obviously, you know, having the seeing many live sessions, even though I sometimes don't answer or don't write something in the chat because I know how that would end. But because I'm working, so I let a lot of channels run or live sessions run doing me working. So obviously muted then, but still there. And so the thing is that I really am inspired on a lot of things, and obviously with the stuff with the monetization party in the first place. For me, doing the monetization party, I'm not doing that to celebrate myself, for sure not, because I celebrated a lot once I got this email from YouTube that finally they have agreed on taking me in. But um, the thing is that I have decided to create this party for you, to have this party so that you guys, that we all can celebrate each other in whatever way, in the most funny way, hopefully, and having a good time, having some good moments, some couple of easygoing hours, and no stress whatsoever. I think we all don't need that, right? So um, I do appreciate that, indeed, that there is the opportunity to do that, that I finally have a chance to do that, and and I'm very happy that I was able to give Agatha her favorite toy of the month, so that certain toys can stay in the closet beside the bed. She has a new toy now, as you guys can see. So also, I'm very blessed that a couple of people have decided to become a member. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. Thanks a million. Ifiani, my brother, thank you so much indeed. And let me just put the heart there. Thank you so much indeed. And it is very, very nice that people are thinking of me of coming back here and there. And so happy to see that the first emojis have been taken well. I only had like 5 to do in the first place, because of you have to wait until a certain amount of members are there, then you can create more. So let me create something next with a bean and the banana on it or something. We will see what's going to happen. And yeah, from the other creative studio of south of Germany. So literally, we can actually say, comparing to where everyone is from in this chat room, me and Ifyani are neighbors, literally. So he lives like an hour away from me. We met twice by now within just a relatively short time. And if you remember, the live session a week and a half ago that I tried to do on YouTube was when he performed live, and other performances. At least the pictures of that were be possible to be seen yesterday on my video release of that event actually that I did. So obviously I could not record too much of Ifiani because he is a copyrighted artist, and I'm glad enough that on the live session everything was cool for me doing that. But also I respect copyright rights, especially of artists who I know. So that's why I overlined the music with my own little drum thing that I created on FL Studio. So yeah. So I think it is a good gentleman agreement. The videos that you have seen on Ilfiani's channel, if you haven't, do so, because there you can actually hear the original sound of him and his drum group. So very happy to have that done as well. And it is really cool that people are connecting via YouTube and doing some things in real together as well. Especially if you just live around the corner, guys in Kenya. I can just encourage you. Why don't you guys do some joint ventures? You know, when you live in Nairobi or something nearby, why don't you just do some joint ventures and do some videos. Miri did that once. I forgot with who, to be honest. When you went to the wildlife park, Miri, who did you do that video with back then? You said the name, but I honestly, I'm getting old. I forgot who that was. When you went to with the giraffes and the zebras and all that stuff. Maybe you can reveal again, Miri, who that was, who you did the video with, because I found that very, 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 very huge thing. Um, Maybe you guys who live nearby, you should do more joint ventures and having the opportunity to. Yeah, exactly. That was the one, and yeah, and that was really great material. That was really great material. I have to say, it reminded me on Yankari Park in Nigeria a little bit. Um, don't roll your eyes, guys. Don't roll your eyes, guys. Don't roll your eyes. But seeing those animals and wildlife is not happening too often, right? There are not many regions anymore in this world where this happens. Mm. But I mean, there are quite some people from Kenya in our community, and you should really think of doing something together more often. Because you both use the material on your channels, or you can have each other filming and stuff like that. Agatha, by the way, I'm still jealous of you for this beach thing. You know, where the tournament was a couple of weeks ago. And when Agatha was at the beach, and first of all, being at the beach while it was relatively fresh here, that was a nasty thing. I really have to complain about that. The second nasty thing was when you and your friends watching these people sweating, working hard in the sports and stuff like that, and you just sat there and let me take a picture, darling. Oh, let me take a picture of the trophy. Oh, you did well. Bye. that was awesome. That was awesome, I have to say. And that was really awesome. And then sorry, Agatha, you know how is everything. I'm just playing around. I'm not meaning it bad. But Agatha has a certain style. Nate Chovy is doing a lot of great videos from Saudi Arabian area. So having the opportunity to live abroad. But guys, those who live near Nairobi or something, why don't you do a get together and make videos out of that? I mean, that would be the easiest content ever. I had the opportunity to meet Ifyani now twice within a relatively short amount of time, and we are still in conversation, and we're going to do something again in collaboration and stuff like that. And I think it's going to be a good time. And he is a great artist, guys. He is a great artist. Not only does he play the drums, I mean, if you remember the short that I did with him, like I believe 3 weeks ago or something, or 3.5 weeks ago, when I visited him in the first place. Um, Maybe you remember the pictures that he draw by himself, and that is really great stuff to see. And yeah, it is. It is really really cool. By the way, why is there? Wait a second, I have to correct something really quick here. There we go. There is the jacket, Watch Queen. There is your jacket. So yeah, there's some great arts of him there, handmade, all pictures drawn, sculptures that he's creating from wood, and all these things. And it is really, really great stuff to see there. And obviously, I have the feeling when I was in his place in the first time, I thought he already owns 50% of all drums on this planet. Then when I saw him on stage a week and a half ago, I thought, no, 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 he owns 95% of all the drums in the planet, because all the people, all these wonderful drums there, are all handmade, by the way, and I really love that kind of stuff, to be honest. And that was really great, and great experience seeing German people playing the drums, trying the best, kind of expose themselves, like being on stage, not being shy to be on stage, and doing that kind of stuff. And again, I highly appreciate those kind of things that um, people are not shy to try something new. Though also I've discovered, and I said that in my video as well, that Ifeani is spreading a lot of positive energy. So it's very, he's a man, he, I think you can call him a man fisher, right? He's easy to go towards people. He's easygoing in his attitude and everything. There's no, yeah, but I'm the drummer and I'm the chief on the stage. No, he's part of the group, right? That is the message he's actually spreading. Easygoing guy. It was really fun. We had a wonderful talk on our first meet whilst walking through the lake to the lake, and we had a wonderful conversation there and had a little chat and stuff. And yeah, and on the other hand, it is also great to then see him with other people on stage doing this kind of things. Yeah, really, really nice. And still, it looked so. It didn't even look that they practiced. They just had a good time on stage. Well, they did practice, obviously, but they didn't look like okay. Now there was nobody had notes on what to drum. It was really good. It was really really good. I really have to say. And the whole Africa thing, it's once in a year. So next year I'm going to go there again, obviously, to have some fufu, okra soup, and chicken. And that is really really happy to do so. Wanga, hello, good evening. Wanga Lady Official is in the building, and very nice to see you here. And thank you so much for coming. And I do appreciate that. Also, I appreciate what you and Blessed are doing with the channel and everything. And Wanga, darling, I can tell you, and you can tell your people on either August 2nd or August the 9th will be the most unholiest. Hi, Just Jam. Good evening. So on either the August the 2nd or August the 9th will be the most likely, the most unholiest um, monetization party that YouTube has ever seen. So you better get your seatbelt fastened for that day because you're going to need to. Trust me, guys, you're going to need to. So it will be the most unholy thing that YouTube has ever seen. I hope so, at least. And working on that and trying to give everyone a good time so that people might remember that also a couple of days later after the party is over and rewatch it. Because thank you so much, Just Jam. Really appreciating it. Thanks for all the likes and for coming in the first place. So, guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be. I try to make it as epic as I can possibly can. So I'll let you know the exact date as soon as it is confirmed. Again, Goga gives me the very honor to be the host of that very day. So he's managing everything with the people and stuff. So, and I do remember that he said on the Sunday service where I was had the pleasure being the special guest 5 weeks ago, that he said on his 5 year anniversary, he hardly registered anything because he was the person of interest on that very day, obviously. But he did not, so he did not really register too many things because there was too many things going on. And I can now understand how that will feel when the monetization party is there. I mean, I feel very blessed having now 15 people watching, which is definitely not standard or the regular number that I get. And I have to say that it is a privilege for me, first of all, knowing so many people, but obviously, I think Goga taking over the presidential seat in my monetization party, we're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a lot of fun. And no, 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 Agatha, who talked about clothes? Who talked about revealing clothes? It's gonna be skin color, my dear. Dress code for nuns is going to be skin color. I'll send out an email to the dioceses where all my nuns are. So you're going to have that in writing. So be creative, ladies. Ah, I got that, by the way. If you tattoo a big elephant on your chest, obvious things will not be seen, even though it is skin color. I'm just giving you suggestions, so to speak, So that would tell our story. So, yeah. Yeah, well, of course, Nate, what do you think, Five? What do you think? Do you really think you get away with it that easy on my monetization party? You think you just put something whatever on, and that's a dress code? No, no, not on my watch, darling. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Mm, not on my watch. For that, we have all worked too hard to get to this point where we can actually plan a monetization party for the old man here, But also, um, rules are rules. So, President Goga is in the building almost since the first minute today, and the first member of my little channel, first official member, is Goga. Actually, obviously, he ran and he told his pilot to fly faster and stuff like that. So there is no innocent minds left after that day. I promise. There will be no innocent mind left after that very day. That's a promise that I can give for sure. I'll think about something nasty, obviously. It's got to be fun. No, what I really want is that it is fun. That is the most important thing. Let's have fun together that day. Let's have a good time. Let's have no stress. Let's have no serious obligations or whatever. It is like, yeah. So again, we're going to discuss the final date. It's going to be either August 2nd or August the 9th. Oh goodness, I'm getting a raid. Dida Safari. Dida Safari is raiding me. Thank you so much indeed. Whoop whoop! Look at that. People coming. And thank you so much indeed, Dida Safari, for the raid. I've really appreciating that. Thank you so much indeed, and welcome everyone who is joining that raid. And hopefully you all had a good flight and had a good time, so to speak. And really appreciating that. Thank you so much indeed. No, you don't need sanitizer. You just need something in skin color. That's the most important. Shefia is in the house. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Highly appreciating it. Dida Raid. Wow. This week everything comes together. This is like wow. This week is just wow. This is like things. One thing leads to the other. Got the King's Crown in Goga's channel yesterday, and Dida Safari, thank you so much for coming and for the raid. Really appreciating it. And Shefia, thank you so much for coming. Nate Chovy, thank you for however you managed that to also jump on that raid. And thank you so much for coming and doing the raid. I'm really appreciating it. And what I can say is that this week is like everything is included, kind of. It's like an all-inclusive holiday, I got the monetization. I got the crown in Goga's room. I even got the crown in Vanny's room somehow, for whatever weird reason. Then I had this privilege having my first members just the day after the monetization. Then I had the Then I did my emojis and all these things, and now preparing the monetization party, having been blessed with super chats, and yeah, I don't take that for granted. And obviously, uh, I never thought that I would be so happy about these kind of blessings once I've received them the first time. And thank you so much, Bishop Dida. And I remember our little word battle that we had back then when I learned that you were a bishop before. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you for accepting my kind of weird sense of humor every now and then. I don't take that for granted at all. Maria is back in the house. Hello, thank you so much for joining the raid of Bishop Dida, and really appreciating that indeed. And that is actually a good thing that Goga told us one day. But when I learned what a raid is actually, that when you see something popping up, like the pop up there, the Dida raid has landed safely or something like that. It was like, oh, okay, hold on a second, okay, oh, there's a raid. Oh wow! And I don't take a raid for granted either. I know there's Goga phrased it wise once when he said, "You could have chosen many, many others, but you've chosen me," and I really don't take that for granted. Um, what I usually do is to send a raid to someone who usually only has trolls in their channel, because we all know how that works, and or someone who never has many visitors or something like that. So obviously also to people who have helped me with a lot of things going on to get my watch hours and all that, and I don't take that for granted either. So really, really happy that whoever is coming tonight or the days before or the day after today, I will always be very, very grateful for that, for sure. And again, thanks a lot for doing that. Again, I don't take it for granted. It's a Thursday evening. A lot of you have maybe better things to do, and now the only thing I have to do is to figure out how to give away memberships. I think, don't know which day that is actually, but I think there's one day in a month where you can give away memberships for free or something like that, and I'm not sure. There are things that I still have to figure out. I'm only on day 3 of monetization, so yeah. But again, I will do a tutorial video, most likely to be released tomorrow, so that you can get some information on the payment methodologies when you do super chats and everything, who gets what, and where are the hidden costs that there are, because a lot of people still don't know that, for instance, Apple, if you send a super chat via iPhone, anything iOS based, that Apple also receives double money, so to speak. So I've mentioned that, I believe, 3.5 weeks ago on my Thursday afternoon channel, on my Thursday afternoon chat. But at the end of the day, that is also something that a lot of people don't know, still don't know, or haven't watched the live channel, the video from them. So I'll put that as a little tutorial video and give you some examples there, and we'll try to get that uploaded by tomorrow, latest by Saturday. Obviously, this week is almost over. I had a track release, and I hope that you guys had a chance to listen to it, and if so, that you liked it. I'm working on new material already for hopefully be released next week, Tuesday. I'm trying to make Tuesday release day. Having said that, I also want to let you guys know the music that is on my channel, the one of Rago's own productions or something, what it's called. You can play that music on your channels if you want to. There's no copyright issue, but only thing I'm asking you for is to give credits, like in the comment section or wherever. Track that played, created by the World of Ragos, something like that. That is called crediting, and that would be my expectation. But if you want to play the tracks, obviously, or if you want to go to my channel and play them while you are on your live or something, happy if you guys do so. Mm. And therefore, then only thing I'm asking you for is that credit is given in regards of naming the artist who does this kind of stuff. Um, and those tracks that are online now, if it is the presidential flight, if it is the elephant race, if it is any other track, shaking captain and stuff like that, checking, then you can use them, you can play them on your channel. There's no problem whatsoever. And I will not put them into any licensing that would cause any monetization problems on your channel. So they will not be licensed in regards of licensed. And I will then, from a certain point on, try to create more different music then. I will stay with the electronic part, but I will then also, I'm now also starting parallel to hopefully weekly releases on YouTube. Remember, guys, I still have a full-time job, but I also will parallel to that try to create an album, hopefully to be released sometimes next year on Spotify. Then also I'm entitled to play them on my channel and have releases there. But then I will put a very clear information in there like, hey guys, this music is fully licensed, so be careful to use it on your channel because of monetization stuff and everything. So I will put that in a very clear statement then somewhere in the beginning, and I'll do postings, newsletters on the channel wall on that and everything else as well. Just that you guys know. So currently it's all safe and all cool. And those tracks that are on my channel right now, the self-made ones, they will stay like that. So there's no issue for you guys to fear. I think a lot of people have cleaned up their channels big time this week. Obviously, due to what happened, the announcement that came from YouTube. But I think Goga went into that very, very deep already twice. And we have given him some information on that before he did the first live session on that. So, yeah, it is indeed very, very cool to have that done in the first place, and that people are enjoying this. But then the channels are cleaned up in the first place, and it is not too bad. It is not too bad. It is not too bad. So, having said that, I think, considering the fact that I also had to clean up my channel big time, due to comparing to what I had before, I have to say that I am not too unhappy with how my channel looks like now. So obviously I was not happy about about not being accepted for monetization in the first place. But then again, if I look at my channel now, and I put a lot of work from it, from the day after the denial. The day after I got the denial, after my appeal, I sat here 2 entire days and nights because it was a public holiday weekend. I sat here 2 entire days and nights in a row. So I didn't sleep for like 48 hours. Working on my channel, getting advice, cleaning up everything. Everything was deleted. I didn't even bother to private it. I just deleted it completely from my channel. I've done all these kind of funny things, knowing that I will lose watch hours, but then I've already reinvented the channel by some ideas that I had, and the latest one was with the tutorial videos. So I'm still going to DJ. I'm still going to, but my focus I would like to put more on own productions. I'll try to do a DJ set once a week, and so I had to create my channel completely new, kind of, but still without any help of all these wonderful people watching my watching my videos, giving me the watch hours, giving me the support in creating certain things that would have never been possible. And then on that, I'm really proud and even more happy. Within this 4 weeks, I've created a relatively new channel, cleaned up the closet, refurbished everything, um, lost 1,000, almost 1,300 watch hours after deleting everything. And then this was so funny, and I think Agatha and Nechovi and Maria and Goga will remember when I had the conversation with them on Sunday, and even in the Sunday service of Goga's, when I needed 13 hours more, 13 hours. Knowing that I was in theory able to, the earliest date to reapply was the 14th of July. And I knew that that I was like, freaking hell, 13 hours. Please, Lord, for tomorrow on Monday, just don't give me 12, give me at least 13. Now I did. Obviously, Monday morning, I did the application, as we all know. And then when the application was through and everything was done, then it tells you, okay, but for this and this, you need to 4,000 watch hours to go to, do these things. And then I looked at the watch and it was 3,013. So I had 26 watch hours coming from 5 days before to that Monday morning information thing. So that is how it is. And then you get these, and then you are really happy about the information that you're done. But then also that is just kind of a little minute to celebrate in theory. But then you have to keep going, right? You have to create the watch hours to get to the 4,000 for the ads thing and everything. And then you have to keep going to keep the watch hours up, because otherwise you might lose monetization, which is not too nice after all the work that many people put into my channel together with me. So yeah. So anyway, by the way, if you want to talk to me, I'm getting my 2 hours full almost. If you want to talk to me in real, link is pinned on the chat, up there. There's a pin. Tick the link, come to the lobby, say hello. Would be nice if you put your camera on and say hello, and come up here and let's have a little chat. I have no super many plans for tonight, so I'm gonna stay here for another while if you want me to, and therefore, happy to see you around, and also happy to have some real-time feedback. Agatha did that once a couple of weeks ago. That was really funny on a Friday night. She was about to go to sleep, poor thing, and she was about to go to sleep and was coming up here with her red light. That was really fun, and all this bush talk that started immediately when Agatha came up here, ready to sleep and having her red light on, and all of a sudden bush talk, red light, ding, 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 ding. I remember as it was yesterday. So guys, if you want to jump up here, the link is on top of the chat, and feel free to do so. Just say hello or something. It's entirely up to you. By the way, every Thursday, since it's now I think the third time, I have the panel open. So whoever wants to jump up and say hello, happy if you did. And if you're too shy, no worries about it. One day I will drag you up here. I'll find ways. I'll find my agents, my bush agents, to follow you up and wherever you live, and then put you in front of a camera and get you dragged there and stuff. Where's you jumping? What is that jumping thing? It's the same weird talking now that we had from JD on Monday with the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, quick thing, and I was like, what in the Lord's name is going on here? Well, I'm not going to pick on JD anymore because she got it quite a lot. She got quite a lot of that on Monday. So even during the raid. One, two, three, one, two, three, quick, quick, quick. Highlight of the day for sure. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was really awesome. But that was no. That was not no. No, I don't think that was that one. I think it was the nastiest thing that had to be done quick, quick. Was it Anne's Nation? Who named it a quickie, actually? I don't know. I think it was Anne's Nation. After we all kind of played around with it, she looked like quickie. Boom. Done. And I was like, okay, you know, I love this kind of wordplays. I love this kind of having a chance, seeing something written there, and then trying to play around with it. And and the best part was others jumped in. Wasn't only me like writing something one, two, three. What is that and other stuff? No. Other people jumped on that bandwagon right away, and that was really fun. And that was really fun. That was really a funny moment on Monday. I really have to say that made my day and helped me walk through the week so far. And I really got to admit that was really funny. That was really funny. And yeah, and you don't only have to drop your thoughts in the chat. You can also, pop up here and talk in the chat right away. So, but we can also do that next week. Jesus. Obviously, lighter is over. And yeah, so I have to look for an alternative one. Not an alternative breathing. That would be way too dangerous with a lighter in the hand. But yeah, let me just figure that out. So, all right. So, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has just been confirmed by His Unholiness, by His Holiness President Goga, that he has time on the 9th of, oh, okay. Let's see. So we will do the monetization party on the 9th of August. August the 9th, we will do the monetization party, and so that will be I hope the most unholy thing that that YouTube and our community has ever seen. I always say the unholier the better, because I think that it is a good thing to. Okay. So I think that would be a big moment, a big day for me, on hand. But again, my aim is to have fun, that we all have fun together. It is not. It shall really. That is okay, guys. My wish, and I really wanted to listen careful. I really wanted to listen careful, because this is really no joke. Okay. Elise Africa. Good evening, doctor. Very nice to see you again. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, I want to listen. I wanted to listen perfectly and very, very focused now. The monetization party is a big thing to do for everyone who's getting monetized, obviously. But what I don't want, and I'm really, 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 really serious about this, what I do not want on my monetization party is that everyone is praising me and stuff like that. I don't want that, right? What I want is, obviously, I'll be a little bit the center of interest and stuff like that, but what I want is that we all come together like in a club and we have a great time together. That is my wish, that we all have a great time together. Period. No more. And I think this is the most important stuff that we have the opportunity to mingle. together. We never get again together again that young as we are that day. So we should really have a good time and have some some good things going on. And yeah, so I think that is yeah, I think that is important. And in the end of the day, I know it is not for granted that people are sticking together, and I know it has been. Um, what do you mean? I said hi to Miri. What do you mean? Are you complaining about me, Maria? Uh-uh. Oh, you're complaining to Miri. Miri, Maria has said hi to you many, many times. It's always nice to give the guilt to someone else. No, but I'm just kidding. No, but on a serious note, it is a very important thing that, for me, the most important thing is that we all going to have a good time. Period. That's my wish. That is my wish. That we all have a good time. That we are all having a good, a good moment of peace and everything. That we're all going to have a nice time to come. That we all have a, that we are not in stress. But I don't want to be the guy who gets worshipped. Like, oh, you made the monetization stuff. That is why we are all coming together, right? So um, let's have a good time, and that's my wish. So that is my wish, that we can really enjoy having a good time. You know, looking back to a couple of months of total um, total thing. Yeah. So it is how it is. So that is my wish. So that is really my wish. The only wish I have is that people are having fun together with me, and not because of me, or going there not because of me, but because we all want to be there and having a good time. And yeah, so most importantly, really, and that is my wish. Um, I don't want anyone to come because the father is monetized or something. Let's just consider it an invitation to a hopefully great party that will not be forgotten too fast. So yeah, that would be my wish. And in the end of the day, um, that would be my wish to be for the monetization party, to have that in mind, so that you guys have that in mind. It is not that, oh, the Ragos thing. No, let's have a party together. That would be my wish. So, mm, talking about that, um, again, I'm working on material. So my wish is that if we all come together for the party, my wish would be that I hope that the material that I'm preparing for you guys is going to make you enjoying, that you all have a good time, that you're going to have a good fun, and that you all um, have a have a sweet moment to have that sorted out. And yeah, having said that, I'm really working hard on material, and hoping that it's going to be good for everyone. And having said that, yeah, enjoying as much as we possibly can. Mhm. So After all, it's Vice Friday, and that means tomorrow is Friday. So since y'all not coming up here, so I'm gonna close the gotta put away the message. I'm gonna unpin it. So what I would like to know, and you can write it here in the chat if you don't want to come up here, which is fair enough. What I would like to know from you guys is what are your plans for the weekend? Is there anything you're going to do? I think most of you will go to church on Sunday, I have the feeling. And what are your plans for Friday night or for Saturday? Are you going to party somewhere, going to a club, or you stay at home, or you prepare any special meal or something like that? What is your plans for the weekend? That would be very interesting for me to know, to understand actually what's going on in the world, where and on the certain planets that we are, uh, certain planets that is called like private life. Like, so what are you guys doing? What is your plans for the weekend? Is anyone going out? Is anyone having a blind date or something? Is there anything, any scandalous coming up for inside the bushes or something? Then, oh, I'm so sorry, Miri. I'm so deeply sorry. I didn't know. My condolences to you and your family, obviously, and I hope that your family unity is strong enough to go through these days. And again, my deeply my deeply condolences. I think from every one of us for the loss in your family, Mary. Um, and I hope the funeral will go well, and the um, and the um, and the arrangements have been done well by the funeral director. So, um, and again, my sincere condolences, and I'm very sure also from the entire room, from the entire people who are in the chat, and I hope that everything goes well. And yeah, so yeah, wishing you best. Nate Chovy is going to do confessions on the weekend. I would think that Nate Chovy will be busy with confessions all weekend then, because of all the sins that she does on an hourly basis. And actually, Nate Chovy, you should be joined by Unfiltered Maria um, in this getting rid of your sins confession, because it will take you the entire 3 days of the weekend. I know. What Great Cooking is going for a picnic? Okay. Um, where about? I mean, where would you do a picnic? Watch Queen Cooking. In what area of this world? Where would you do? Where is an island that you can take a boat? So you do. Wait a second. What's Queen Cooking? Okay, let me read this out loud. Going to an island on a boat. So planning a family picnic, looking at the weather, not sure going to an island or on a boat. So now we have a competition in this channel going on between Watch Queen Cooking and Goga. Who has got the more golden palace? Whose boat is quicker? Whose staff is bigger? So you know who has more staff at home to clean up all the things and this golden boat that Watch Queen Cooking is driving with. So Watch Queen Cooking lives in Canada. She has most likely a golden boat. All her staff, that are well trained people to clean the boat and everything. They have to clean everything with a toothbrush so that everything is like perfectly, not clean but sterilized. And obviously she doesn't go to the boat, by driving with a car or something. No. There are these strong guys, carrying her while she sits there and reads a magazine or something, takes content while these people carry her around and all that stuff. And then she decides what is on the picnic. Let me think of what Watch Queen could do on a picnic. Watch Queen will, yeah. So Watch Queen would actually be, she doesn't eat ordinary food. She has staff cooking for her, like the little oysters, that kind of stuff. Watch Queen will be like having a little private barbecue on the boat, 10 people around the barbecue, making sure that the temperature is super equal on every piece of coal that is in the barbecue, that the steaks have only been taken from the best bowls in the entire planet, flown in from Japan, most likely, some stuff like that. So that means Watch Queen and Goga having this competition now, whose boat is more golden, whose palace is bigger, whose private helicopter that they fly to the boats with is like going, that kind of stuff. Jesus. I'm surrounded by super rich people. They're just realizing that. I'm surrounded by super filthy rich people. Watch Green Cooking will most likely. I'll have the invite tomorrow in my letterbox downstairs. Like, Ragos, we are bored. Our life is boring. We have to have some entertainment. We're gonna invite a white boy cleaning our boats. You'll get the toothbrush in your hand. You go on your knees, and you're gonna you know you're gonna take the toothbrush and clean the boat, but you only have 2 hours because uh, oh yeah, you see. Look, um, you see, Watch Queen. This is the I I I love this kind of opportunity so much. Have to pay to go on the boat and take my food, but obviously you tip your staff every now and then, don't you? Jesus. Now she's complaining that the people who work on the boat, preparing the food, cleaning the floor with a toothbrush and everything, now she's even complaining that she has to pay for that. Lord have mercy over myself. How ungrateful are you to this poor people on your private golden boat that never sinks and that always have fresh food on the boat? And you're just like Jesus, and you're like, I have to pay. I have to pay to go on the boat and take my food. I have to pay for that. I have to pay for that. Can you believe it? I have to pay for that. Jesus Christ. No. You are blessed, Goga, but she watching Queen showing off with her boat people thing there. No. She's not blessed. She's super rich. She is super rich. I'll tell you something. Most likely, Watch Queen will be the first one ever who are going to demand a new color, a diamond color of Superjet. Call YouTube really quick to create that color just for Watch Queen, so that I can at least one day afford 1 hour on that luxury boat that she owns. Like standing in front of the boat outside and watching how the boat could look like if I had the money to go on the boat. So I watch Queen. These are my weird moments when so you know sorry, it is just my sense of humor. I hope you don't mind. Mm, and the thing is, what I really love doing is, as you might have noticed, this is how the elephant story with Agatha came up back then. This is how the thing came up with the quickest knives in the diocese with Miri came up when I saw her chopping and doing the cooking and stuff in the school there. Um, Having said that, this is so awesome. Having the opportunity, I love those opportunities, playing around with those, balls of words, as I call it, that someone put something in the chat and I have the chance to just let go. Just let go. Just let it go. Just let it out. You have to let it out. And again, just joking. And I hope, Watch Queen, you don't take that too personal. You can blame your staff. Now, again, I'm just kidding around. So, and Karini, what do you want to tell about Maria? Give us some. You can put some bush talk in here, and we got to work on that. Or I'm gonna work with it, whatever you have to say. So, if you want to finger point on Maria, this is your chance, darling. This is your chance, and there's a very good chance for you to, having the opportunity to now blame someone or be silent forever. And was 40 years ago. Naturally, so that was that before you were reincarnated in who you are today. Just asking, or was it maybe 4 years ago? I don't know. 40 years ago? Jesus. 40 years ago. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new miracle on the Father's channel. Welcome to the new miracle on the Father's channel. Not only can he do the water and the wine trick by now, but he can also make people reincarnate themselves and getting, older than half the age than they have been before they passed away with 40. So, welcome back to the new life, Nate Chovy, and welcome to, having the opportunity to reincarnate yourself. And I would also like to welcome Herbs and Spice Vlogs. Welcome to this wonderful round here tonight to the channel. And having said that, also Mesha is in the house as far as I see. Yeah, and Dida, by the way, blessed me with a raid, which I really appreciated. Thank you so much for these wonderful experiences that I had tonight, and really am appreciating that. Lydia Cipeti is in the house. Good evening, my dear. Very nice to have you here, and have you also coming up here and spending some time. I know other things are kind of checking indeed these days, but on the other hand, very grateful that you guys are here and doing the opportunity to spend some time here, even though I know checkings is always a good thing to do. So yeah, it is how it is, as we all know. But yeah, sorry, sometimes I just cannot hold it back. So and I don't want to be honest. But yeah, having said that, it is a big privilege for me personally, just for personal reasons, to be honest, not even for the money, to have reached this monetization thing, to have been able to get there with the help of a lot of people, and to have the opportunity to join this exclusive club, so to speak. And yeah, I'm therefore even more grateful that I'm still surrounded by very good friends today. Because obviously, as we all know, it is not necessarily the fact that once the monetization is there, that people then stay, they move to the next one. And that's why I say, for me, it is way more important to have new friends rather than having the dollar sign. Although having the dollar sign is also a nice treat indeed as well, to be honest. And yeah, so again, I can officially announce the monetization party will be starting on August the 9th. So 9th of August, and it will be a Saturday. It will be afternoon hours, so that we all can join as many as possible from all over the world. So that is not too early in the States, that is not too late in Asia, that it is a pretty normal time for all of us in Central Europe, Eastern Africa, Western Africa, and wherever we are. So that we can mingle around and that we can have some fun. Again, a lot of material is already done. I'm still editing a lot of material for the very day. And being honest, I'm really looking forward to it, to have this opportunity to do that. And having a chance to really enjoy this special day with all of you. This will be a very, very cool moment for me to have that done. Though, what I'm going to do right now, real quick, is to bless you with some little tones of music in the meanwhile, because obviously my personal prayer room is. Do you pronounce God SFX name? Is he here? Did I miss him? God SFX? Where are you? Show yourself, bro. Wait a second. Live chat. Did I miss God SFX? Or is or huh? God SFX? I mean, what do you mean pronounce? Goga, listen, me old, me white, no brain. So can you put that in a complete sentence that even I understand what you're meaning? Thank you. So so I mean everyone will be jeez. I have bro, listen. By the way, for the monetization party, I've decided to not um I will not use my brain that day. So whatever weird answer I give to any question or whatever comment that you put in there that day, uh, what do you mean? Goga SFX. Yeah, Goga SFX. Ah, no, no, you're not. No, no, I'm not suspicious. But and yeah, exactly. Offering time. That's the most important thing because that we cannot take back. So God SFX or God SFX, whatever you want to say, or God's FX, whatever. I always say SF. Usually I write to him SFX because God would be a bit too much. But in the end of the day, I know, yeah, but yeah, if Yanni said it very right, let me just put that here on top of the chat because if Yanni says it really right, and offering time, praise the Lord, yeah, offering time, offering time. It's SFX. It's SFX. It's not EFX. It's SFX. God's FX or God as FX. And yeah, so offering time, is I think the most valuable thing we can do for anyone and anyone at any time. If we ever have the time to do something like that, and if I consider the fact that we are having a good time with God SFX or God's FX or God's FX or whatever how you want to pronounce it. He's a good guy, popping up here every now and then, doing certain things and saying hello and all that, and that is really really cool. However, um, guys, I need to excuse myself for a minute because Mother Nature is asking me to come to the prayer room. So bear with me a second. I'll be right back, and then we can obviously continue. Hello again. I'm here. I'm back. Thank you for staying. I really appreciate that. And yes, before you even ask, guys, before you even ask, yes, I washed my hands. I did wash my hands. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. So just saying. Um, yeah, I had a commercial. I had a commercial break, Agatha. I had to take care of I had to take care of the ads, so to speak. I have done the ads by myself. So commercial presentation every now and then is not too bad, but obviously, as in real life, it always come. They always come to the wrong time, right? So commercial presentations never come to the right time. And by the way, I think I should really do something. If that happens again, I will. I will actually do next time when I have to go to the throne room, which is actually the lobby room before the confession room. Then I will really put a sign there, coming up soon or something like that. Yeah, having that opportunity obviously coming. So yeah. So by the way, how's so sorry for that, guys, and thank you for sticking here. I really appreciate that. And all right. Ifyani, have a good evening. Thank you for being here and spending your precious time here, and enjoy your tomatoes and the snail hunt. And you remember, sell the snails to France, and you will make some extra money. So highly appreciating your coming. Thank you for that. Bev's okay. Bev is now getting super excited because not only the father is here, but also the president himself is here. So. Bev, I understand your excitement. I totally do. Trust me. I totally understand. I would be excited too. If I had to worship myself, I would be excited too. Trust me on that one. So um, enjoy the excitement, Bev. Enjoy the excitement. So Porocolo, there's the identical twin brother. There you go. And so uh-huh. Kadini, I'm very sure whatever you said is absolutely right. I have no idea what it is, but most likely you're absolutely right. I have the feeling. And you know, Priscilla, Priscilla TV is in the building. Good evening to you. Happy Vice Friday. Very nice to have you. Thank you for coming. And so, guys, it is announced. I will try to create an announcement as quick as I possibly can. On the 9th of August, guys, mark your calendars. On the 9th of August, we will have the, let's for now call it monetization party. And it will be, I'll try to have it that we all have a blast. That's the most important thing to me, that we all going to have a blast. And that we're going to have a good time together, and that we're going to have a good atmosphere and everything. So that would be the most important thing. I will create an email address actually, because Goga has, our very president, has kindly accepted my very humble and modest wish for him to moderate the whole thing. So I have decided I will create an email address. I will announce that very soon, so that you can reach out to Goga in regards of the monetization party. In case if Watch Queen, enjoy your boat trip. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope that you'll do a video of that, because I want to see what you make us jealous with. And thank you so much for coming. Enjoy and have a wonderful weekend with the barbecue stuff, and enjoy. And thanks again for coming. So I'll create an email address that will be addressed to Goga, so that you guys can tell him on a neutral place or what you guys are planning. If there's anything you're planning to do or something like that, then that would be actually awesome. And then there's one central point where you can put that together, and then you can enjoy that, doing that with all the things that you usually have to do to get those things in attention and so on and so on. So that everything is going to be in a very good order, and then you can actually think of getting that done. So, by the way, just want to say this is the first time we have the crowns for a while. For we have the crowns for a while, and there's a new ranking. And actually, Nightbot is on 4. That is the best. Nightbot is on 4. So we have a new leader, and even though I didn't see her here for a while, but we have a new leader in the crown ranking, and that is Kirky Lily with 425 points. Then we have Trapocolo, aka Efeani, who is second with 300. Then we have Agatha Chow. Agatha Chow is on third with 235 points. So, and then comes Nightbot. That is, why is he even in there? Why is Nightbot even in there? And then we have Simone TV, Miri Bursch, Linda. We have Nate Chovy on 8. We have Miri. Miri is twice in the top 10. That is unique. That is unique. So Miri managed it to be in the top 10 twice. And then on number 10, we have Unfiltered Maria. So, guys, I'm open for any competition. So you guys enjoy fighting for the little crown thing. And then you have the... So you can actually try to get that thing with the crown done. You know what to do. So keep the chat busy. The busier the chat, the longer I stay. Let's say it this way. So it is now, what time is it now? It's now almost 2 hour 40 minutes. It's 9:38 in Germany, which is I was so on time today. So it is 9:38. Tomorrow I just have an appointment in the morning, then a couple of hours work, and then it's weekend. So most likely after work, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do my. I'm going to start producing a new track, working on the monetization party, getting a couple of things ordered for that, and then having the opportunity again to have everything prepared on the spot on August the 9th. So August the 9th, afternoon hours, guys. Write it down somewhere. I will announce it very soon. I will create the pre-stream for that so that you guys can do it. I will feed it with more and more information over the time. So still time enough. And she reported you to Mr. Canini. You nasty. So Canini, you're not without sin anymore. If you report people to Goga police, then you're not innocent anymore, my darling. You can, because Nightbot is always there active, but you have to discuss it with Nightbot. So Maria, you have to discover that with Nightbot. That is when certain things are checking in and taking more attention of the people, then that is how it is. That is a revenge that is coming eventually, and those checking things are very important to many people. I know that, but in the end of the day, it is how it is. So, you know what I'm saying? So, would like to say that. Let me see. Mary became a member. Gosh, all these blessings today. I'm really I really have to say, I feel very blessed, and not only with the members, but also with the opportunity to see some colors of the screen that I never had the pleasure to see on my screen in my chat. And so therefore, thank you for that. I'm really appreciating that. But I actually did that too, Miri. I actually did that too, because I thought it is some assistant from the chat owner, from the channel owner, that it is like a assistant or some moderator or something, because obviously wearing the blue. And I was like, Jesus. Well, hold on a second. What is like, what? So, Mary, you're not alone. This is not embarrassing at all because I greeted, but then I was wondering in the third channel of the very same night. Wait a second. Why is Nightbot following me, or why is Nightbot in the same channel that I am? And then before I asked, I went Google, asked what is Nightbot, and then I felt a bit embarrassed. But okay, I didn't go that far, Miri, but uh, ah, that's that is that okay, that is unique. Mary, that is unique. That is indeed unique. Even I didn't go that far. And I'm also tempted to, hey, I greeted you, you can greet me back or something. Oh Lord, oh that is awesome. I have to say that is really awesome. That is even wait a second. Wait a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here. There you go. Ah, no. Here, this is the one. This is the one. Ah, okay. That is a new quality that I haven't seen before. I think this is a receipt, guys. This is a receipt of the week. I thought it was JD with the 1, 2, 3, quick thing. Nope, nope, nope. This is for sure the receipt of the week of Miri complaining to Nightbot that Nightbot not greeting back. And I did not laugh. And when Miri said, "Okay, you have to," I greeted Nightbot. I did that too. Being honest, I did that too when I didn't know what it was. But n- Miri, this is super unique. This is like best time ever. This is for sure for me the receipt of the month. Even this is the receipt of the month, and we are just on July the 17th. I think no one will be able to top that receipt. And by the way, Nate Shop, you can program it actually. I think so, yes. You have to ask Goga on that. I think Goga has programmed his Nightbot to a perfection. So it might be possible that if you greet Nightbot, that you get either some automatic message like "thanks for coming" or something, or that you can get greeted something. Goga is a specialist on that. So yeah, but Miri complaining about Nightbot that Nightbot did not answer your greeting. That is a total new quality. I never had. And okay, that is like, and to say with Goga, I'm done. This is a mess. This is a mess. I cannot do with you anymore. Awesome, awesome, Miri. Without being disrespectful whatsoever, but this is the most hilarious thing that I heard this week for sure. Complain Complaining to chatbot that to Nightbot that Nightbot is not answering your greeting. That is the best of the week. Dita Safari, by the way, just a question as you are now trying to talking to Sassy here in the chat. Have you actually ever been to Sassy's shop? I mean, like when she's live on Saturdays. Have you ever been to her shop on YouTube while she was doing her shop thing there? Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Two little girls fighting in the streets, you see? Welcome to the Munich Bronx. So, Dita, have you ever been to Sassy Global Shop? And if not, you also have the opportunity to go online shopping in her shop while she has the opening hours. So I see a certain word there, which I will not comment right now. But by the way, Dita, you can also go shopping in her shop on Saturday. I did that on her first days. So in case if you ever want to know about my shopping experience in her shop, let me know, and then I can let you then and then get you give you that experience, like the rating on Google. You know what you can do? This rating on Google, like my online shopping experience with Sassy Global, wonderful. I can only say, wonderful, wonderful, great experience, very friendly service, very good and healthy products there in the store. And how do I shop? I went to youtube.com and I put, buzzword was Sassy Global Shop, which I then entered. And then, all right, okay, well, you can watch it. You can see it now when she's online. She's always in the shop there. And, it is really great thing, to be honest. Really great stuff. And you can do a lot of great shopping there. And so Agatha, answering your question, so I go to youtube.com/Sassy Global Shop, and then I was the first customer there in the first place by coincidence, because I even did shopping there before the official opening hours. So I think she opened like 1 hour after I did the shopping stuff, and then had my stuff done and everything cool. So if you want to show some love to Sassy Global, do and go and visit her, please. Please be so nice, so that people have the opportunity to have that done. Agatha, look, if you want to be chief of nuns, you can actually translate simultaneously, because, guys, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but oh, you will be, Dina. I'm very sure you will be. I'm very sure you will be. You can also shop online. You pay with super chats, and you just pick up the stuff when you're nearby. That's what you can do. That's what I did. So, guys, I have no idea what you guys talk to in Swahili, but um, maybe I will take the time later and review the chat and then take my consequences in the confession room at a later point. So, that's a good thing. What I always do before I have created the live sessions days ahead, for Monday, Thursday, and stuff like that, so that people know, and also that I have the opportunity. Agatha, is it them two asking each other's beans or something like that, or am I wrong with that suggestion? Without mentioning any names, but I think that you know who two I'm talking about. So is that them two requesting each other beans, or Agatha? Let me know. Whisper it in my ear or something. No, but whatever you guys talking to Swahili. So that's why when I do a live session, I always have it done a couple of days before, set everything up, StreamYard, YouTube, thumbnail, and everything. But also because I really like to review the chats, because that function, if you might have noticed, is not automatically set anymore. Usually you have the chat, blah, blah, and then you have the summary of the chat. That's another thing. But the function, like having the chat available after the session, is not automatically. You have to tick the box manually. That is what I've discovered. So, but then I have to say, I really love the momentum when you are reviewing a couple of things. For instance, when I was in Goga's Sunday service, when I had the pleasure of being the guest there, that I have discovered that it is very nice to go to certain scenes of that event from Goga's, for example, and have the chat review whilst watching the video from that particular moment and seeing the chat bumping up and down and up and down. It's always nice memories. And I thought, if anyone ever comes back again on that moment. Once I see certain moments from whatever conversation that I put or DJ mix that I did or stuff like that, that would be awesome to maybe for you guys also to review. That's why I always put that function back on manually, just to make sure it is there. And yeah, having a little memory for later times when you're bored or something, you cannot sleep, and the father is not online or something like that. Then you have a chance to at least rewatch it. So it is always good to have that opportunity as well. Mm. And doing that. And also it is like a little bit like a diary, because when you read a diary and you look something back from back then, it's always cool to have that opportunity done. And I think that is really nice to sometimes look back on those things. Well, I had to delete like 4 years of channel history due to obvious reasons, but looking back from the to the history from February on, that is still there, that I have not deleted. Look at all the crazy things that I saw, also in other people's chats, um, and their channels. Crazy conversations that happened, crazy in regards of funny, obviously. Having this opportunity to meet all these people and then have a recap. What did we actually talk about back then? That day, and so on and so on. And yeah, it is really nice. That's why I put that function on all the time, so that the entire chat is available after a live session, after a premiere, and all these things. And I really, really love the opportunity to look back, like with references. You know what I mean? Like with a reference point, to have this chance to look back and have this done. And obviously, it is really nice that people are able to, um, you know, look back and also do that, but also that I have a chance to look back to people who maybe are a little bit like, how do I say, um, being able to having a good time on my channel, and some certain comments. Sometimes it's just one or two comments that are giving me the good times to. I remember back then, this and this and this and this and this is going on and so on. So yeah, it is always good doing that. Anyway, guys, we are going to be done with the third hour very soon, and I see certain things going on and on this planet, especially people checking people. Checking thing is very interesting again tonight, I see. And therefore, I will consider who I could maybe raid this wonderful chat tonight to, so that we are giving someone a blessing who might be good having this blessing, because I know how it is, and I think I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do, because I've been blessed with raids. I've been blessed with a lot of watch hours. I've been blessed with a lot of things on, and she doesn't have too many viewers. Mm. And therefore, I think tonight we're gonna say hello again to, after a long while. She's back from vacation, and she is as quirky as she can possibly be. So tonight we're gonna raid to Kirky Lily, because we haven't been there for a long time, and she can actually be very happy to get a raid. She only has a few viewers tonight, so I would be very happy to see you all joining me there and saying hello. Mm. So that we all have a good chance do that. A couple of organizational things. As mentioned already, my monetization party will be happening on August the 9th, but I was also busy with other things this week. So there has been a new track released on Tuesday on my channel. You can find it there. I had a release of the finally I had a chance to release the video of the Africa Days in Landshut, where Ifeanyi Call was actually performing live. So you had a little live performance on there, and you had a little some video of me, and he also put some wonderful stuff on his channel on that. And also I have I'm working on a new tutorial video. That one will be about the super chats and the payments and what you actually get from what and what to be aware of in regards of extra deductions. So buzzword will be Apple payments. So just that you guys are aware. I spoke about that a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to do it again. But this time I'm going to put it into a little tutorial video. Hopefully with a chance to release it by tomorrow, so that you have a chance to, get that done and have some extra information on that, because it's a bit tricky if you don't know. So just that you guys know. And that will be topic by, I hope I will have the chance to release it tomorrow. And I hope I have a chance to do a live session on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I've got a couple of things to do here for real life things too, as well, and jobs and job reasons and stuff like that. But I'm going to try my best to try to set up a live session for Saturday. So I will know that by tomorrow evening, I guess. And other than that, I'll do it on Sunday. If any one of you, no, this is my kind of not final words, but if any one of you is willed and up to come for a panel talk on a Sunday lunchtime or something, or on a Thursday or whatever, with a certain topic, just drop me an email, and we'll do that, and we can get that done. And so this was my first live chat after the monetization, after getting monetized, and I would like to say a few shout outs. It's the first time I can do that, and I'm really, really happy about that. I would like to again welcome the members of the Beans and Banana Diocese, which is Goga, Simon TV, Bossa de Joseph, Michael aka EZ or EZWS, Agatha Chow, Unfiltered Maria, and Mary Birch, who have decided to become a member of this place, which I really appreciate. Thank you so ever much. And obviously also I would like to thank Master CTRL, who is already gone a while ago because he is working, Kirky Lily, and also Chidimeum family, and obviously also Mary Birch and Linda Opene and Ifeanyi Call for their blessings, which is again, it is new for me to say that, but I never said that before, so I don't take that for granted, and I really appreciate that you guys came here tonight and stayed with me most of the time, which is not obvious. Yeah, these days it is not obvious to stick along. Not only tonight, but also the last couple of months that you have kindly done that. I would also like to say thank you very much for 52 likes that I received tonight, which is also not a usual number. For sure not. Usually, if people are kind enough, I get like 20 something or so. So again, I really appreciate that, and I do appreciate each and every one of you coming and staying when you are here, which I also know in checking times it is not that usual. So thank you so much for that, and I really am appreciating it. So therefore, thank you so much. So I have set a raid to Kirky Lily, and we're gonna make it very relatively easy. Let me just say we're gonna make it easy as always. Let's try this. Let's try this one if that works. Let's try if this one works. So we're gonna have a little raid thing going on here. So there we go. Ragos Thursday raid, and let's try to have a little fun there and give her some joy and give her some laughter. We don't have to stay there forever, but at least we can give her some joy. And she's starting to sing again, so we're gonna have a have your ears prepared, guys. Have your ears prepared for a new cultural experience. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this session a little bit. Again, thank you all for blessing me with their appearance, and obviously also with the super chats and the memberships. I don't really get that in the first, didn't expect that at all. Therefore, thank you so much, everyone, and wishing you a wonderful raid, hopefully to now to Hercules' place. Thank you so much again for coming. And again, I don't take it for granted at all, for sure not. And therefore, thanks a million. Wishing you all, if we don't see again, a wonderful weekend ahead, having a good time and having a blessed weekend ahead so that you guys can relax, and wish you all. Thank you so much for coming, and wishing you all the best, and good night.